The beauty scientists, Dr. Kristy Hamilton and Dr. Roy Kim. Real beauty without the hype.
I have the first question because if you could go over briefly, like the history of implants, their evolution over time, and why get breast implants?
So the first breast implant was invented actually in Houston, Texas. So that's one of the fun facts in history from my training program. And so the myth is that one of the plastic surgeons looked at a bag of saline. So that's a plastic bag with the fluid inside, and was like, "Oh, kind of looks and feels like a breast implant." And so allegedly that's how the concept came. So the first breast implants were filled with saline, and then we've later moved on to later generations where they're silicone filled. So the modern implants today, both of them have silicone shells, and some of them are filled with gummy material that's also made of silicone, and you still have the opportunity to put saline implants in. And women choose to have this procedure to enhance volume. So there's other surgeries we do, lifts or whatnot, if we're trying to really reshape the breast. But if you truly want a significant change in volume that you can control, and we'll talk about why I'm mentioning that difference later when we get to your options, breast implants that's the go-to to enhance the chest and cleavage.
Yes, and the history, of course, is mainly in breast reconstruction, and they started using it for cosmetic or aesthetic breast reasons. And you did mention saline versus silicone. Silicone was off the US market from the late 90s to November 2006. A better type of silicone came back on November 2006, and we're still using it. There are also mildly different versions of silicone where some are more firm than others. So that all helps in terms of giving patients more options. So for aesthetic reasons, why in the world would you consider removal or exchange? So any cosmetic reasons as to why you'd want your nice looking breast implants out?
I think the most common reason I see in my practice is just what has happened during the lifespan of these implants. So a lot of patients will get them in their 20s, and then they go on maybe to get pregnant, have some kids, maybe do some breastfeeding. And then by the end of that, things are looking very different. The implants may have descended, the breast has been stretched and then shrunk again. Some patients find that they don't have as much coverage over the implants anymore, or just that they're sitting lower and they'd like to change that. That's the most common reason I see. For women that have got an implant, their initial set of implants later in life too, just tissue quality as well, and descent, I think, is one of the main reasons that I see them coming back.
Thank you for joining us on The Beauty Scientists. Be sure to visit thebeautyscientists.com and learn more about modern beauty and connect with Dr. Hamilton and Dr. Kim.